Hello everyone, welcome back. First of all, thank you for each and every one of you for the motivation and support for my last community post. I got few comments to do a video tutorial on how I made the coaster. So today's video is all about how to make resin coaster. So let's begin. This is the brand of resin that I use for making resin coasters. Resin usually comes with one bottle hardener and one bottle resin. I have listed all the material details with purchase link in the description box below. Then you need silicone molds like this. Silicone molds comes with different size and shapes, and it can also be used over and over again. You will also need couple of disposable cups with different sizes. It depends on how much resin you need. Then you need popsicles like this to mix the resin properly. And most importantly, you need a propane torch or a torch like this, because once you mix the resin there will be a lot of air bubbles in that. To pop up that air bubbles you need a torch. Always remember to work in a well ventilated space and to wear gloves and respirators, because the smell of the resin will be harmful for you. So make sure all the stuff before start working with resin. Next, move on to how to prepare the resin. Always read the instruction before mixing your resin. Every resin kit comes with an instruction manual. They have mentioned everything very clearly about how much the ratio of the hardener and softener you need and how to mix the resin properly. So make sure you read the instruction thoroughly. Carefully measure equal amounts of resin and hardener into the container. For that I use 2 disposable cups. First I measure the hardener and pour the same amount of resin into another container like this. Once you are sure that you have measured the correct amount of resin and hardener, then move on to mix them. You will need to mix thoroughly for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and don't forget to scrub the sides and bottom of the container as you mix. And if bubbles appears, don't worry, you can easily eliminate that after you have poured and spread the resin by using a torch. Once you have mixed, you can pour your resin into your coaster mold. I first add a very thin layer, that means I pour only half of an inch to fill it up. Don't rush to pour your mixture. You will have 45 minutes to spread the resin and torch bubbles before it starts to thicken and cure. Once you have added your resin into the mold, you can use the torch to remove any bubbles. And make sure you don't need to hold the torch in one place for too long. Move it around. The resin can be handled at about 24 hours, but to cure completely, leave for at least 48 hours, and in some cases it may take 72 hours. So it depends on what brand of resin you use. This is how it looks once the first layer of resin is dry. You can either paint on top of the resin by placing it on the mold, or you can remove it and paint. These are the acrylic brands that I use for painting on resin. It's completely optional. You can use any brand acrylics or even multi-surface paint. The brush that I use for this painting is from the brand Winsor & Newton. So let's enjoy the painting process and let me know if you have any questions. Now the painting is finished. Let it dry and just move on to the next step. This step is completely optional, but I am trying to show you how I created my resin coaster using gold leaf attachments. I'm taking a small piece of the gold leaf and just stick it on top of the resin. You don't need any glue or any medium to stick the gold leaf to the resin. Just place the gold leaf wherever you need and just give a light pressure. You can also use a dry brush to remove excess gold leaf as shown. Once the painting is fully dry, pour the second layer of resin mixture on top of the painting. The procedure of mixing the resin is same as before, but remember the second layer should be bit thicker compared to the first layer. So make sure you have enough resin mixture to cover the mold. Pour the mixture until you reach the desired height and carefully pour the mixture and do not land up with resin overflowing the mold. I hope you enjoyed the painting process, and if you have any questions regarding the making process, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to check out the description box for more details about the materials and the making process. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.